Hello and welcome to the show. Today we're bringing you the best from the Venice Film Festival. Hollywood's heavyweights have decamped to the waterways of the historical city for the 73rd annual celebration of cinema. It's the oldest film festival in the world. The Mostra, as it's known locally, is Italy's opportunity to roll out the red carpet, with one of Europe's most spectacular cities as a backdrop. This year, American cinema's well represented, with names like Emma Stone, Naomi Watts, Sam Mendes and Jake Gyllenhaal. They've all got their eye on the coveted Golden Lion Award for Best Film. Let's take a look.
Lighting up the red carpet in Versace, La La Land's leading lady Emma Stone brings a touch of Hollywood glamour to Italy. The actress stars alongside Ryan Gosling in Damien Chazelle's directorial follow-up to Whiplash. The flick is the hottest ticket in town and the Venice Film Festival's much-hyped opener. A melancholy love story set to song and dance. It's a genre that hits close to home for its star. When it comes to musicals, Emma Stone is no stranger to the spotlight.
It's completely different when you're doing these long takes and you know that each performance moment is forever, whereas on stage, you get to do it again and again, and you have another opportunity the next night. Takes are only, a couple in a day. I guess the difference was just also the characters were so wildly different, so.
La La Land is among 20 films competing for this year's Golden Lion. Culled from a pool of nearly 1,500 contenders, a jury chaired by director Sam Mendes will decide on the best of the best.
In my opinion, all of the movies we're going to see over the next 2 weeks are winners already.
A favourite to take out the coveted prize is the ambitious extraterrestrial thriller Arrival. Going against type, director Denis Villeneuve cast actress Amy Adams as the film's heroine.
I know what it is.
What does it say?
Offer weapon.
I remember him, and it was so lovely to be like, yes, but at the end, this is this woman's story. That's all we have to remember. And it was so nice to know that a director really saw and understood what her journey was.
While Hollywood's elite may be soaking up the limelight on the Lido, 2 French films are getting their share of the buzz too. Award-winning director Stéphane Brisé steps behind the lens of a woman's life. And there's the black and white drama France, a remake by François Ozon. The darling of French cinema, Pierre Niney, stars as a soldier returning home from the horrors of World War I.
La seule blessure, c'est France.
Vielleicht ein französischer Freund von vor dem Krieg. Willkommen.
Und Sie kannten Franz?
Ja. Aus Frankreich.
Oui.
Vous pensez à lui toujours?
Comment pourrais-je l'oublier?
One of the festival's biggest draws is not part of the competition. In fact, it's not even cinema. Italian director Paolo Sorrentino's 10-part miniseries, The Young Pope, premiered to rave reviews. Jude Law shines in the title role as a conflicted young pontiff.
I think the contradictions of Lenny are possibly a mirror of the contradictions of the modern church.
An eclectic programme bolstered by the biggest stars of the silver screen. For 2 consecutive years, a Venice Film Festival selection has gone on to win the Academy Award for Best Picture. As the race for Oscar Gold picks up, Mostra standouts are already setting the pace.
Well, alongside the feature films at Venice, there are also factual accounts, and one of those documentaries focuses on the Syrian conflict. The war show was screened at a fringe section of the festival. The film provides us with a new perspective, that of Abida Zaitoun and her friends. They compiled the footage shot between 2011 and 2013 in Syria. It's a personal account of the country's descent into war. Co-director Andreas Dalsgaard told us about how the project started.
I got involved after Obi had lived for a while outside Syria, close to the border in Turkey, and the only thing she carried with her were 5 hard drives with footage that she had filmed and collected from friends during the course of 3 years. So they started filming even before the revolution started. And a lot of the footage was random moments hanging out at the beach, bathing their dog, that kind of stuff. And then other moments were running in a demonstration or at the front line.
There's no shortage of star-spotting opportunities at Venice, if you're quick enough with a speedboat, that is. And one of the famous faces behind those dark sunglasses is Mel Gibson. Better known as a leading man, Gibson has tried his hand at directing in recent years with Apocalypto and, of course, Braveheart. Now he's back behind the camera for Hacksaw Ridge. France 24's Louise Dupont was at the festival to meet him.
He's the hero of Braveheart, one half of the Lethal Weapon duo. Now Mel Gibson is bringing his new film to Venice as a director. 12 years after the controversial The Passion of the Christ, religion is once again at the heart of his latest project, Behind the Camera. It's based on the true story of Private Desmond Doss, an American Christian who refused to bear arms in the Second World War. In his role as an army medic, Doss saved 75 of his fellow soldiers in the Battle of Okinawa.
Help me get one more.
We sat down with Mel Gibson and leading man Andrew Garfield to talk about Hacksaw Ridge. Mel Gibson, hello. How did you discover this amazing story, Desmond Doss's story?
Well, it was brought to me by someone else, and it ticked all the boxes for me. I mean, I thought it was fantastic. It was a very inspiring story, a true story. And I thought I could lend my talents to it, so I jumped on board.
I think this is cowardice.
I fell in love with you because you weren't like anyone else.
I got the script and it just kind of laid me out. It killed me just to read what this man did and who he was, and all of the struggles that he went through within the army especially was kind of compelling, I found.
You're saying you could go to prison.
But I don't know how I'm going to live with myself if I don't stay true to what I believe.
Private Doss, you are free to run into the hellfire of battle without a single weapon to protect yourself.
Is Hacksaw Ridge an anti-war movie?
It is an anti-war movie. I think all war movies are anti-war movies, but we do have to be compassionate to our warriors. When I was a kid, I moved to Australia. I would have been drafted in Vietnam at 18, but by that time, the war had ended. I was like 17 and the war was over, so I never got drafted. My father was not a big believer in that conflict, but, here's the truth of it, you know, I hate war, but I love the warrior. And those guys that went to war, I appreciate and honor their sacrifice, because many of them lost much. And they're still suffering. Even when they come home, they suffer. So, you know, they need some attention.
You better come home to me.
Please, Lord, help me get one more.
Desmond Doss said he achieved all he has done thanks to his faith. Mm-hmm. Can you relate to that, how important religion is in your own life?
I'm fascinated by religion, all religions, all faiths. I have my own journey with that, that I'm on, my own path. But yeah, I mean, he takes no credit. He took no credit for what he did, which speaks to the man that he is, you know. And you know, you believe him. You really, really believe him. He's a truly humble man that just wanted to do his part and to get on with it and to keep his head down and receive no praise.
Religion, at its essence, people sort of like, they have little places. There's this religion, there's that religion, you know. They have flavors. It's like 33 flavors. I think a religion worth its salt, at the heart, at the epicenter of it, has to have love. That's all.
What is Mel Gibson like as a director?
Oh, yeah, he's just so passionate and loving and nurturing, and almost like a good director is like a good mother, and he's a really good mother, you know. Just a very gentle, compassionate, passionate. He's in the scene with you, really. He's there with you every moment, and really trusts his actors. Really trusts that you know where to go and how to get there.
I've read he makes jokes on set. So.
Oh yeah, no, he keeps it light when it needs to be. Yeah, he really does. Yeah, I think it's more for him than it is for anybody else. He has a kind of like nervous tick when things get too serious. He'll just kind of do some gallows humor.
2016 marks your big return as a director, 10 years after Apocalypto and 12 years after The Passion of the Christ. How do you feel?
Yeah, worked over. I feel good, you know. I think I used to generate the productions I would work on as a director. I would generate them myself. But of course, that's expensive. And if I'd waited for other people to generate those things, they wouldn't have happened. But this was given to me.
It also allowed you to be a bit away from the movie industry. How was it like those few years?
Oh, yeah. No, I was never away from it. I've developed a whole bunch of things. I got a bunch of stuff, you know. So it wasn't like I wasn't doing something. I was working. But it's like, and it was a great luxury to have that, to develop different stories, many stories. So maybe I'll get a chance to tell another one or two of them before I hit the box.
And we're finishing off with something a little less credible, but no less enjoyable for it. The Bad Batch has been billed as a dystopian tale of cannibalism, zombies, and even true love, all set to an electro soundtrack. Director Anna Lily Amirpour is presenting this, her second feature film at the Mostra. It stars Keanu Reeves, Jim Carrey, and Suki Waterhouse. We'll leave you with a preview. Remember, you can get more arts and culture on our website. You can also follow Encore on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. There's more news coming up on France 24 after this.
Yo, I am the ninja in charge over here. No fear when I scope it arm in your ear. Fuck with the wrong ninja this time. What's the matter you? Should've known better to fuck with a ninja with an attitude. I wasn't mad at you, but now you mad at me and jealous. Little stunk poofy rappers like Anthony and Dennis. Let me help you make you famous. You're sus, but you rap cock. When you rap, you actually sound like you're having a fat cock. Yeah. Why are you so obsessed with me? Oh, Jesus Christ, you should see how these boys scope me. Follow my every move.